Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Hopefully you all had a great weekend and we are ready to start the new week with an insane tactic that I have been using a lot recently, and some of you guys have come across it as well and I've told you guys about it in videos, but today I wanted to go a little bit more in depth about it and really kind of like tell you how good this tactic is, because for me this tactic has been game changing. So what that tactic is, it is the free roam tactic. Now when does this tactic work best? So going straight into it, this tactic works best in this specific formation, this 4-2-3-1 narrow. It works so well, which we're going to explain in a bit more detail a bit later on in the video. It also works extremely well in a 4-1-2-1-2 wide and a 4-3-3-4, so the attacking cam version of a 4-3-3. It works very well in those formations, but it works best in this formation. It also works best when you tie it with get into the box for cross. And the two wide cams don't want to be on free roam, they just want to have get into the box themselves. Now the reason why you want this central cam on free roam is because what that allows the other cams to do is it allows this cam, he moves around and it allows the other cams to sometimes take his position. When they're all on free roam, they're all moving about too much and they don't have a set position. Having just one cam works so much better, because when one cam goes, the other one just takes his place. When there's three that are moving about, there's just no structure to your attacks and they're all kind of scattered all over the place, so it doesn't work. But this central cam on free roam is game changing. You can see a good screenshot on the screen where we actually scored 8 goals in one game with Neymar in this central cam position. Nobody else scored, just Neymar got all 8 goals. That just shows how overpowered this tactic is. If you just have him on stick to position, his stamina does, he obviously retains his stamina a lot more on free roam because he's moving about a lot more. He's making more runs in behind, he's interchanging with players, he's moving around a lot more, so his stamina does get a lot more gas. So you do need a player that does have good stamina. I think Neymar's stamina is like 82, 83, which is good. Typically, you do need to maybe have a sub on the bench just in case, because maybe every second game he'll be a little bit too tired by the end of the game, so you do need to have a sub. Also, this position, you need someone who's got pace, because when he's on free roam, he makes a lot of runs in behind beyond the striker. So you need a player that has pace. You need a player that has extremely good finishing for obvious reasons, because he's going to get lots of attacking options. You need someone that can pass. That's really important. You're going to see some great examples of Neymar linking up play, playing some great passes. So you need a cam that can pass. And ideally, you want, as a bonus, someone that's got 5-star weak foot as well. It's not essential. A 4-star would be great, but they're going to be doing so much shooting and passing and whatnot. You really want them to have a bit of everything. Also, someone that's really agile and has really good agility and balance is exceptional. So Neymar is fantastic. Messi's really good in this position. That Ben Yedder, if you've got a version of player of the month Ben Yedder or a red Ben Yedder, that would be perfect for this cam position. So they're the sort of players, Del Piero would be great as well. So going into a perfect example of Neymar, and we can see this is the interchanging that we were talking about. We can see that Neymar this time around has drifted out onto the left wing, which in our team you can see was Kylian Mbappe. Now Kylian Mbappe has moved into the central cam position. So what's interesting about this is because Neymar is moving out to the left cam, the reason why free roam works so well is because if people use CDMs and they have them on man mark, they're going to follow the player. They don't follow the person in the position. So because Neymar has drifted out to the left, you can see that CDM is now going out to follow him, which means Mbappe's now moved on to the inside. And because free roam has attached himself, that CDM, to Neymar, it's now left that space open for Mbappe. And then you can see Neymar does eventually get the ball, and then he plays a straight ball into Crespo, who then gets a free run, and Mbappe is able to finish it. Another superb example again of Neymar moving slightly to the left. Messi's able to then come inside, and Crespo is then able to make a really good run in behind, because obviously Messi now has that space that Neymar's vacated. And then this is also the threat in behind. This is why you do need a pacey play. The threat in behind. You can see Neymar is going to make that darting run in behind at the top of the screen. Mbappe, because he's got get into the box for crosses, Neymar is able to just switch this ball over the top, and then Mbappe is able to then get into the box and finish it off. So going into some really great examples this weekend league using Neymar on free cam. Now it's not something that I've just used for one weekend, had some good success, and now I'm claiming it is a great thing. It's something that I've used for about a month now. To extremely great effect, and Neymar is the perfect player to play in this position. As I've said, there's definitely some other players you could use that would fit the bill really well. Like I said, Messi would be great, player of the month Ben Yedder, Del Piero. There's just a few players off the top of my head that would be really good. You really don't want someone who's slow and sluggish in this position. You see great pass there from Neymar, hence enhancing the reason why he needs some passing. And then he doesn't just admire the pass, he then gets into the box, and this is what free roam does. It just allows the player to really drift around the game. Just watch Neymar's movement again, just drifting through the play. He's just everywhere, man. He's the free roam just allows the player to really, take control of the game, go wherever he wants. He's able to move. He's able to make runs beyond the striker, and sometimes then the striker drops in at the cam position. He's able to link up with both wingers because he's just able to move so freely in the game that he's able to affect so many different parts of the game, whether it's running in behind, whether it's just dropping a little bit deeper like that, and being able to play passes, 3 passes there for Messi. What a pass that was. And then, even in these tight spaces, this is why you want someone who's really agile. Tight spaces, Neymar was able to get away from some trouble, and then playing Messi, who, again, Messi's really agile player, he's then able to finish that off as well. And it's so important to have your player, if you're going to use this 4-2-3-1, it's obviously a super popular formation that everybody uses this year. It's so important that you have this. For me personally, I find this cam position needs to be the best player. I find that Neymar, obviously I've banged on about Crespo and how good he is, but I find that Neymar is my best player. I find your best player really has to play in this position because they're the player that's going to affect the game more than any other. So I find that my cam, which is Neymar in this instance, look at that movement, just able to freely move. If he's stuck in that central cam position, he wouldn't be getting on the end of so many of these goals. He wouldn't be able to affect so many of these goals. So this cam position, on free roam is an absolute game changer. It's something that if you're not using, I definitely recommend you use. It's something that's going to make your attacking a lot more unpredictable, and that's the key in FIFA. You need to have a more unpredictable way of attacking, and that's what's going to get you more results, more wins, more goals, more everything, and more enjoyment out of the game. So if you did enjoy this little tip, if you're not using it, make sure you do start using it or try it out. If you have any other questions, do let me know in the comment section. But that is all for today, guys. Hope you did enjoy the video, and you want to see more, do leave a like. Make sure that subscribe button as well if you are new to the channel, and that is all for today, guys. Have an awesome day. I'm out.